Good evening, student. In the last class, we had completed our up to question number 3 and 4 was assignment. So today we'll start from question number 5. Okay. So let's try to understand the question number 5. In question number 5, D, E, and F are midpoints of the sides BC, CA, and AB of a triangle ABC. Show that BDEF is a parallelogram. Area of DEF is equal to 1/4 of area of ABC. Area of BDEF is equal to half area of ABC. Okay, this is a figure. This is a figure. This figure is given to as in the question that ABC is a triangle. Okay, ABC is a triangle and DEF, okay, are the midpoints of the sides BC, CA, and AB. These are the midpoints of the sides. These are the points of midpoints. Okay, midpoints of the sides of AB, CA, and AB. Okay, these are the sides, midpoints of the sides. Then after we have to show that BDEF is a parallelogram. These are the things we have to show. Again, let's try to come to the solution part. So in solution part, what are the things given to us? We have to write. We have to write here given. We have to write here given. What are the things given to us? D, E, F, D, comma E, comma D, comma E, comma and F are the midpoints of these sides BC, CA, and AB respectively. Okay, we have to write this line also. Again, to prove, same things will come here. These are the things. Again, same things we have to. This much we have to prove. Okay, so let's come to the proof part. Let's come to the proof part. You will write proof. Okay, so first of all we will write, you can see, we will consider this triangle first. Okay, triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, in triangle we can write here, in triangle ABC, E and D, E and D are midpoint. M for mid, P for point, midpoint of sides D, E here, E you can see, CA and BC respectively. Okay, so you can write this one. I'll show you here. E and D are the midpoints of the sides CA and BC. These are the sides. The midpoints will be E and D. Okay, this implies, as I told you in the earlier class, that if we join two midpoints of a triangle, if we know that midpoints of a triangle, okay, if we know the midpoints of a triangle and we join that if we join any two midpoints of the sides, then we will get that midpoint. If we join that line segment, then that line segment will be parallel to the third side, isn't it? Parallel to third side, and that line if we join ED will be parallel to AB, and ED also half of AB, isn't it? As I told you in the earlier class, that if we join that midpoint, then we will get this one. Okay, I'm writing here, you can see ED. This implies that if E and D are the midpoints of the side CA and BC respectively, then what will happen? It will happen that ED parallel to AB, isn't it? ED parallel to AB. Okay, and ED is equal to half of what? AB, isn't it? As I told you in the other class, I think you know that. So we can write this one. Again, we can write, we have to let's see the question here. You can see that we have to prove that BDEF is a parallelogram. Okay, BDEF is a parallelogram. That means this one, BDEF is a parallelogram, we have to show. Okay, so we can, if you see properly that here, ED parallel to AB, isn't it? ED parallel to AB, and ED also parallel to FB also, isn't it? We will consider here FB, because we have to prove that BDEF is a parallelogram, isn't it? So if ED parallel to AB, then ED also parallel to AB also, FB also, isn't it? So we can write ED parallel to FB. Okay, we'll add FB, and again you can see ED. Okay, you can see here, if ED half of AB, isn't it? Half of AB, that means F is the midpoint, isn't it? If F is the midpoint, then AF is equal to FB, isn't it? If F is the midpoint, then this part is equal to this part, isn't it? So F is equal to FB, isn't it? So in place of ED, half of AB, we can write this one, FB, isn't it? So we'll write here, this one is half of AB. Half of AB means what? Half of AB means FB, isn't it? You can write FB or AF also. So we have to consider this one FB. We need to prove that BDEF is a parallelogram. So we'll write here FB. Okay. Suppose you can write here equation number 1. Okay. So suppose from equation number 1, you can say that if, as I told you in the earlier class, that if one side of a parallelogram is equal and parallel to each other, then that becomes a parallelogram, isn't it? So we can write here BDEF is a parallelogram. Here, therefore BDEF is a parallelogram. First part is proof. You can see one part, you can see ED parallel to FB, ED parallel to FB, and again ED is equal to FB. Then what will happen? It implies that, you can write here, it implies. Okay, it implies if one part is parallel to each other and equal also, then it becomes a parallelogram, as we know. Okay, so BDEF is a parallelogram. So our next part is, you can see 2 number, area of DEF is equal to 1/4 of area of ABC. That means DEF, which one is DEF, is equal to 1/4 of triangle ABC. We have to prove this one. Again we'll write as BDEF is a parallelogram, isn't it? As BDEF is a parallelogram, isn't it? So we can write, if BDEF is a parallelogram, then this one will be your diagonal, isn't it? This DF will be diagonal, isn't it? So we'll write here, we can write, if DF is a diagonal, then we can write here DEF, area of DEF. Okay, we can write area of DEF is equal to area of BDF, area of BDF. Okay, how can we write this one? You can write this one, that we have to write the region also. We have to write the region. So we'll write diagonal of parallelogram divides it into two equal diagonal of parallelogram divides it into two equal parts. Okay, we can write this one. That means, if as we know that if a parallelogram is there, then if a diagonal divides the parallelogram into two equal parts, isn't it? So we can write this one. So suppose this one will be equation number 1. Equation number 2, it should be equation number 2. Suppose, again you can see, as we know, this one BDEF is a parallelogram. Again the same way we can write this one, D E A F, also a parallelogram, isn't it so? Isn't it? If this one, the same part we already proved that this one is a parallelogram, then also this part, this is also the parallelogram, isn't it so? So we can directly we will write, we need not to prove again this one is a parallelogram, so we will directly write that D E A F or A F D E will be the parallelogram. Okay, this one, this also a D E F A, or D E A F also a parallelogram. Okay, so we will write directly same as we will write we will write here in A F D A E D F A E D F is a parallelogram. Okay, AD is a parallelogram, then what will happen? Again it will happen that DEF is equal to AEF. Area will be equal to each other, because again this time it will be the EF will be the diagonal, isn't it? So we will write DEF, area of DF. Okay, area of DF is equal to area of D is equal to AEF, area of AEF. Again region will be the same. Okay, we just copy it, same region will come here, same region. Okay, so suppose this one is equation number 3. Again we can see, you can find another parallelogram here, because again ECFD also a parallelogram here, isn't it? ECFD also a parallelogram, because if we consider this E and F the midpoints of a triangle of the side AC and AB, then this will be the, if we join these two sides, then these sides EF parallel to BC. Again we can prove that this one ECFD also parallelogram. Okay, if ECFD also parallelogram, then again this one is a diagonal. Again diagonal divides the triangle, diagonal divides the parallelogram into 2 equal parts, isn't it? So we can directly write, say again we will write same as in parallelogram CEFD. Okay, CEFD, again we will write directly same as, we will write in parallelogram in ECFD, we will write in CEFD. CEFD is a parallelogram. Okay, so if ECFD is a parallelogram, then we can write this one DEF, this triangle is equal to this triangle, area of triangle so again we can write DEF is equal to area of this one CED. Suppose this one is, region will be same. Okay, you can write, copy this one, same region. This is equation number 4. Okay, so we'll conclude here from equation number 2, 3 and 4. From equation 2, 3 and 4, so we can see here DEF. Okay, DEF from equation number 2, you can see DEF is equal to BDF. So we'll write D, area of DEF is equal to what? Area of BDF. Again if you come to the equation number 2, you can see equation number 3, you can see that DEF is equal to AEF, isn't it? So we can write this one, AEF, area of AEF. Again, if we come to the equation number 4, you can see DF also equal to the CED. So we can write is equal to area of CED. Okay. This one is this one is C. Okay. So CED also equal. Again, you can see DEF is equal to this one BDF, and that means all the triangles are equal to each other, isn't it? It proves that all the triangles are equal to each other. So we can write this one. Suppose, as we know that this triangle equal to this one, this triangle also equal to this one, and that means all the triangles are equal here. That means, suppose I'm taking here, this one is equation number, suppose this one is x, this one also be x, this one also be x, and this one also be x, isn't it? Suppose I'm taking here, this one is x unit square. Okay, that means suppose this area of triangle x unit square, and also this one is also unit x unit square. It means all the triangle are equal to each other. Okay, so again we will do, if we add all this triangle 1 2 3 and 4, 1 2 3 and 4, if we add all this triangle, then we will get area of ABC, isn't it? So we'll write this one. We'll write, first of all, we'll write area of DEF plus area of BDF plus area of AEF plus suppose one more thing I have to say here. If all sides are equal to all triangle equal to each other, then suppose this one will be equation number this one will be x. Okay, it means all the triangle, all the area of triangle will be equal to x, isn't it? Suppose I'm taking here x, that means all the triangle equal to x. That means all the in the triangle, all the triangle area will be equal. Then suppose I'm taking all the triangle area will be x. Okay, suppose we add all this triangle, we will get the last one, area of CED. Suppose this if we add all this triangle, we will get here equal to x, isn't it? If we add all this also, that means we will get area of also ABC, isn't it? In place of x, we will write, if we add all this triangle, we will get area of ABC. ABC means whole triangle, isn't it? If we add all small triangle, the one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, if we add all this triangle, we will get the big one, ABC, isn't it? So we will write area of ABC. Okay, suppose this one is equation, this x, this one is also x, this one x, this one also x. So we'll write in place of this, these are, it will be x, x and x. So area of ABC. So x plus x plus x, that means there is 4x, isn't it? 4x area of ABC. So in this multiplication form, we will convert to the other side, it will be divide, isn't it? So x equal to 1/4 of AB, area of 1/4 of ABC, isn't it? So we have to find, we need not to find here x, we have to find, if you want to check, then DEF is equal to 1/4 of ABC. So we can write x, in place of x we can write x. Okay, so we can write here DEF is equal to area of DF. Okay, area of triangle DF, is equal to 1/4 of ABC, area of ABC here, that much. Again, last part is 3 number part, area of BDEF is equal to half area of ABC. That means 3 number BDEF, this one, you have to show that BDEF, okay, this one BDEF is equal to half of ABC. complete one. So we'll write, now we'll write here BDEF is a parallelogram. Okay, BDF is a parallelogram. Then what we will write? We'll write here BDEF is equal to area of, you can write area of BDF. Okay, area of BDEF, you can write area here, you can write area of BDEF is equal to, if area of, if we add these two triangle we will get BDEF, isn't it? So we'll write DEF, area of DEF plus BDF, area of BDF. If we add these two we will get what? We will get this one, BDEF, isn't it? So in place of this one we can write XX, because this area will be equal to each other. Then we will write X plus X, then there will be 2x, isn't it? So this one will be same, area of BDEF. Okay, so we can write again, you can write here in place of x we can write 2 into 1/4. Just we prove that in value of x equal to what? X equal to 1/4 of area of ABC. Just earlier we proved that this one, x equals to this one, 1/4 of area of ABC, isn't it? So we can write this one again, area of BDEF. Okay, so 2 to the 2 goes into 2 to the 4, 2 cuts 4 in 2 time, isn't it? So 1/2 of area of ABC. That's all.